In this case, it becomes very apparent that the highest overall stock market returns, believe it or not, come from a divided Congress where one party controls the House and the other controls the Senate. In fact, a Republican president with a divided Congress sees the highest returns of 13.7%, while a Democrat president isn't too far behind at 13.6%. Beyond that, though, it seems like a fully Republican Congress, like we're soon going to have, yields the second highest returns at 13% and 12.9%, regardless of who's president, and the lowest returns come from a Republican president and a Democrat Congress at just 4.9%. But once again, those returns are a little bit deceiving, because even though you could look at this and see that technically one party is slightly better for the markets than the other, that could also have to do with the next president having to pick up some of the pieces. For example, Bill Clinton. When you look at his performance, he left at the very peak of the stock market right before the dot-com bubble crashed, leaving George Bush to try to turn the economy around, especially after the impact of 9/11. Then his second term ended with the beginning of the great financial crisis. So we had a Democrat president leaving a very tricky market for a Republican president, leaving a very tricky market for a Democrat president. The whole thing is a mess. All of this goes to show that the president has much less direct control over the market than most of us attribute. The same could also be said about those who only invest when their political party is in office. In fact, if you chose a side, the data's shown that you would have underperformed the market by millions of dollars.